You know, Sid, I woke up this morning with a feeling that today was gonna be one of the best days ever.
Tom, wait for me! Huh? Wonder why he's in such a hurry to get to school. Boy, that sure isn't like Tom.
Bye, Mary. See you later.
Where you rushing to, Tom?
School. What else? Morning, Ben.
Huh?
See you in school.
Must be up to something.
I was in a mighty powerful hurry that day, but not to get to school. I had to see Huck, 'cause me and him were planning to have ourselves a big adventure. Hey, Huck, you wake yet? Come on, Huck, wake up. This is a big day. Huck? What? Where is he?
Hi, Tom.
You're sure up and out mighty early today.
Yep.
What you been up to so early in the morning, Huck?
Well, pick 2 of these. Here, why don't you take one of them?
Thanks. Pretty good.
Shouldn't you be in school?
Nah, I got more important things to do. We gotta try to find ourselves a pick.
Really? What for?
I'll tell you what for. To dig up that pirate's treasure, remember? Muff Potter said it was buried real deep.
Uh-huh.
We only got us one shovel. A pick'll help us dig a powerful bit faster.
Reckon you're right.
So you gotta get one for us. It's important.
All I can do is try my darndest.
Can you get it before nightfall, Huck?
That's a mite quick. I don't know for sure about that.
Oh, come on, please.
Well, Tom, if it's important enough for you to say please, I'll do it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be on my way. Bye now. Thanks for the tomato, Huck. Wait a minute. You like sandwiches?
Huh? Yeah, why?
Here. I'll give you mine.
Thanks, but what about you? What are you going to do for lunch?
I'll be all right. Don't worry none.
That's mighty kind, Tom.
Don't forget to round up that pick for us.
You bet, Tom. I won't forget.
Great. See you later.
See ya. Oh, boy. I'll sure have myself a mighty fine breakfast.
I knew Huck would get us that pick, and that before long he and me'd be digging up pirate's treasure. Now all we'd have to do was figure out where it was buried.
Hey, Tom, wait for me.
Morning, Becky. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Sure's mighty hot today.
Do you feel okay? You're sweating, Tom.
Yeah, I'm okay. I was just hurrying.
Well, don't you have a handkerchief?
It seems as how I don't.
You're so forgetful sometimes. Here, I'll let you use mine. It's brand new. There.
Pretty. Huh? Hey, that's really nice.
I dabbed a little bit of real good perfume on it, that's why. Do you like it?
Don't seem right to wipe sweat with something this pretty, Becky. But I do appreciate it.
No bother, just use it.
No, Becky.
You can keep it.
No, I'll mess it up. It's much too pretty.
Oh, Tom, you're just being silly. I want you to have it, okay?
Hey, Becky. What'd you do that for?
'Cause you need it worse than I do.
Becky, take it back. No, I don't want to use it.
Well, I don't want it
No.
back. I have another one. I'll just throw it away.
You wouldn't.
Good morning, Mr. Dobbins. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Dobbins.
Hurry along now so we can start the morning.
Becky, I don't want it. Take it back.
No, I won't.
Becky, it's too pretty.
I gave it to you,
No,
so that's
come on.
that.
Come on, Becky, take it back. I don't want to dirty it up.
You're just gonna make us late for school if you don't take it.
I ain't going nowhere till you take it. Now here.
No.
Thomas Sawyer, what no good are you up to now?
I didn't do nothing wrong, sir.
That's right, Mr. Dobbins.
Don't tell me you were doing nothing. I saw you with my own 2 eyes bullying Becky around.
But, sir, we was only playing.
How dare you lie to me, young man? I was watching you.
I'm innocent. Honest.
Look here, you've gone and made this poor girl cry.
No, you're mistaken,
Huh?
sir.
How's that?
A little piece of dirt got in my eye.
Dirt?
That's right, sir. It was just a piece of dirt. It wasn't Tom that made me cry at all.
Now, Becky, you don't have to cover up for Tom.
I'm not covering up for him. Tom was just trying to put my handkerchief back in my...
Tom, you stole Becky's handkerchief, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Please, you've got to believe him, Mr. Dobbins.
That's enough now. Tom, you come with me. I think what you need is a little taste of my
I didn't do
whip.
nothing.
Please don't whip him.
Thomas Sawyer, you're nothing but trouble.
I should speak up for Tom. He's my brother.
Wait, but, sir, I didn't take it. Honest. Oh.
Class, I'm going to have to give Thomas Sawyer a whipping this morning.
Oh, no.
I saw him bullying Becky Thatcher with my own 2 eyes this morning, and not only that, he won't own up to it. He lies and says he's done nothing wrong, and what's worse, he's got Becky lying to cover up for him. That's why I'm going to have to make an example of him.
Sir, Tom's not one to bully little girls around.
Now, don't you sass me. There's not much of anything that he wouldn't do.
That's no fair.
Silence, class. Miss Thatcher, please stop crying and take your seat now.
Mr. Dobbins, I'm asking you to please forgive Tom.
Forgive Tom? Well, my. There, you see, that proves I'm right. Otherwise, why would Becky ask me to forgive him?
No, sir, that's not what I meant.
Becky, it's time for you to take a seat. And it's time for Tom to get a lashing that will make him think twice before bullying girls.
Somehow getting a whooping weren't half as bad as having to see Becky cry.
Ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Dobbins. I'll take my punishment like a man. Go ahead.
This'll teach you.
Mr. Dobbins,
Superintendent Stevenson.
why are you punishing Tom? I have a witness here who saw the whole thing, and I believe his story.
A witness? Who is it?
Come on in, Sid. Mr. Dobbins, you most likely know Sid. He's Tom's younger brother. Sid's an honest boy, and he says Tom and Becky were playing. Tom didn't steal Becky's handkerchief, as you surmised. They were just joking, therefore no harm was done.
Don't trust him. How in the world can you believe Sid? He'd lie to save his brother's hide just like Becky Thatcher tried to. He's fibbing, Mr. Stevenson.
I am not. I'm sorry, sir. I only meant to say it's the honest truth. I wouldn't lie even to save my brother's hide. Honest.
Mr. Dobbins, this matter is settled. Now put the whip away and get on with today's lessons.
I'll do as you say, sir. But I tell you, Tom's a bad lot who gets into a lot of mischief. Won't be long till I get you up here again.
Don't be so harsh on him. Now, Tom, run along and take your seat.
Yes, sir. Sometimes having a little brother ain't too bad a thing.
Thank you for clearing this up, Sid. Now run along to your class.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that was a close one. Well, Sid saved me this time, but old Mr. Dobbins was guaranteed to whip me for something sooner or later. It was just in his nature, I reckon. By lunchtime, I had worked up a mighty powerful hunger, and I was starting to wish I hadn't given Huck my sandwich. But then, lo and behold...
Tom, have a sandwich.
Why, thank you.
Help yourself, Tom.
Thanks.
Tom, apple?
Sure. Thanks. I was finding out who my real friends were. This was quite a day. I hadn't gotten a whooping, and I didn't have to go hungry. And the best was yet to come, 'cause I knew Huck and me were gonna find us some buried treasure.
So what happened then, Sid?
Mr. Dobbins was scolding Tom for something he didn't do, so I went to the schoolmaster, Mr. Stevenson, to save Tom from a whooping. The schoolmaster believed me. He knows I'm no fibber.
Mr. Dobbins is always unjustly picking on Tom. It just isn't right. Tom gets in trouble for things he hasn't even done.
Not always. He don't get caught for half the things he's done.
There's no denying he's a mischief maker who gets into a lot of trouble. But he's not one to bully girls.
Mary's right. Tom's not the sort to go around bullying girls.
That's right, Sid. I always brought Tom up to be a gentleman. What? Tom? Just where are you sneaking off to? Come in here this instant.
Sure, Aunt Polly. What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Sid told us about that mean Mr. Dobbins and what happened at school today.
Yeah, if it weren't for Sid. Oh, Sid, I forgot to thank you for what you done.
Oh, it weren't nothing.
'Tweren't nothing. You got me out of a mess and saved my hide from a lashing. I'm much obliged.
Well...
Hooray!
Stop that, Mary. He don't deserve it.
Well, gotta get going.
You stay out of mischief now, Tom.
Don't worry, I'll walk the straight and narrow, Aunt Polly.
Hey, Tom, can I go with you?
Oh, well, why not?
Hey, Tom's gonna let me go along.
You be good, Sid.
Let's get going.
I'm coming.
Tain't as though I wasn't grateful to Sid, but me and Huck had serious work to do digging up that pirate's treasure, and we couldn't waste time babysitting a little kid. So much as I hated doing it, I had to try my best to shake Sid off my heels. Sorry, Sid. I felt guilty about ditching Sid, but that didn't last long.
Tom!
Huh? Oh, no. Gee, I thought you were right behind me.
You want to play tag? You're
Oh! I'm sorry, Sid, but I gotta get going. I'd like to play with you, but I got something real important to do.
Why don't you let me do it with you?
Well, it's kind of grown-up business.
I bet you're gonna go play with Huck Finn.
Well, yes, but don't go telling Aunt Polly on me.
I won't cross my heart.
I don't want you to be getting into any trouble, Sid, so I think you better be running along home, okay?
But I saved your hide today. I want to go with you.
I already thanked you for that. Now run on home, will you, Sid?
What you up to, Tom, huh?
Look, Sid, you gotta promise me you ain't gonna tell nobody.
All right, I promise you, Tom.
We're after pirate's treasure.
Jiminy, pirate's treasure?
Uh-huh. Remember now, you promised me you won't be telling nobody.
Let me help you, huh, Tom?
You gotta be older to hunt pirate treasure.
I'm old enough to help you.
Listen, Sid,
To what?
how could I account to Aunt Polly for what might happen to you if I was to let you come along? Besides, I'm afraid you just get in our way. Injun Joe's looking for the treasure, too. You know who he is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you see, we gotta find the treasure before Injun Joe does, because if and he knew we was even looking for it.
Tom, what's that noise?
Quiet. Oh, no.
That's him, ain't it, Tom?
It sure is.
Tom, I'm getting really scared.
Maybe now you can understand why I didn't want you to come along, Sid. All right now, better let me handle this. You go on home.
I reckon Tom's right. This is no place for me.
Why should I be afeard of him? For all he knows, I'm just out taking a walk.
Hey, you, boy. You best watch what you're doing. You dropped your hat back there.
Oh, I reckon the wind knocked it off.
It is a bit windy round here. Yeah, real windy.
Hey, Huck!
Hey there, Tom. Come on up.
Oh, dagnabbit.
Golly, Tom, what's the matter with you anyway?
Oh, nothing.
You know, you don't look entirely well, Tom.
I'm not.
Say, you didn't happen to run into Injun Joe out there, did you?
Yeah. Now, how'd you know about that?
I've seen him. He's been hanging around Cardiff Hill for some time now.
Huck, do you suppose Muff Potter told him about the buried treasure?
I reckon that might be, Tom.
Well, I hope he don't find out we know about it, too.
Why?
He'd kill us for sure.
Aw, come on now, Tom. You ain't scared of Injun Joe, are ya?
I reckon I am.
No need of being scared if he don't know what we're up to. We'll just have to watch our steps so that he don't get wind of it.
Right.
By the way, I found us a pick, Tom. What's wrong? Don't you want to dig for pirates' treasure?
Yep.
What then?
I was just thinking. We'd be safer if we did our digging at night, 'cause Injun Joe isn't as likely to be prowling around then.
That's right.
Might work.
All right, then. We could start in digging tonight, don't you reckon?
Then we're agreed.
We best decide where we're going to dig before dark, though.
Makes sense to me.
Well, let's head over to Cardiff Hill right now.
Yeah, we'll go there and act like we're playing, but we'll really be looking for the place the buried treasure is hidden.
That's a great plan, Tom. Let's go. How about over yonder by that elm tree?
All right, Huck. I reckon that's as likely a place as any for pirates to bury treasure. We'll come back after dark and begin our digging. You bring the pick and I'll meet you here just before midnight.
Tom, I wasn't expecting you to be coming back home so soon.
I just felt like catching up on some reading.
Reading, you feeling all right?
Why, sure I'm all right. What's wrong with a fella wanting to read, Mary?
Nothing if it were Sid.
Hiya, Sid.
What are you looking at them books for? Are you feeling all right? Injun Joe scare ya?
Huh? Injun Joe? I forgot about him.
Are you still gonna hunt for the treasure?
Sure am.
Why, Tom?
'Cause hunting treasure's an adventure. Now let me read.
Okay, Tom.
Everyone knew I wasn't much for reading, and they was right. I was just looking for something to put me to sleep so that I'd be wide awake for tonight. Now you hush up or else Aunt Polly will catch me leaving.
Tom, there ain't
Hurry
nothing
up.
here.
Now come on, Huck. Give it time. Give it time.
How much more time you gonna give it?
Huh? Now listen here, Huck. If I was a pirate and was burying treasure, I reckon I'd bury it as deep as I possibly could so no one else could find it.
I reckon. Looks like we got a lot more digging to do then, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Sure enough.
You really think we can trust Muff Potter's story about there being pirates' treasure here?
No reason for him to lie to us, Huck. Now keep on digging.
Somehow I don't think we're gonna find nothing.
Only one way to find out. We'll dig. And dig. And dig some more. You know, Huck, there are a couple of things I heard grown-ups say that make sense. And one of them is, if you want to get anything out of life that's worth something, you first gotta believe you can.